Breaking news, Speed just changed his Twitch profile pic to his current YouTube one. Could this mean he will be streaming on Twitch very soon? IShowSpeed was verified on Twitch today. The last time he went live on Twitch was in 2021. He hasn't streamed on YouTube in over a week. Fans are speculating he might make the switch. Rats and It is cooked. Speed is coming.
Oops up on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Oops up on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Good evening everyone. In today's video, I want to cover a potential new story that might come out later, not right now, but it might be like, hinting to some big news at the moment. Now, if any of you guys know IShowSpeed, the small upcoming streamer, then you know, like recently, he changed his profile picture on Twitch, which from my understanding, right, the one before was this one from Tokyo Ghoul. I mean, saying already changed it because this one is cringy as shit. It might be like a different one, I have no idea, but just as of like today or recently, he changed to like his YouTube one with Luffy for whatever reason. Okay, if that was story by itself, who would give a shit? Oh my god, he changed his profile picture to his current new one after 3 years. Yeah, that's what, the last time he was on Twitch was about 3 or 4 years ago, with one of those ones, and since then, he's barely been on it. No, like, he never used it at all, actually. But now, off the blue, he changed like to his new profile picture for whatever reason. But aside from, moving past it, he also got, recently, he got verified on Twitch as well. So that, by itself, right now, that's like two big things. Also, one minor thing, but one big update. For one, why would he change his profile picture on Twitch? I have no idea. To suit it better, for better marketing? Maybe. But why would he care? He doesn't use it. Fine, whatever. But then furthermore, to get verified on it, that's a pretty big update. Like, he hasn't been on it for like 3 or 4 years, but now out of the blue, you have those two big updates, for whatever reason. Okay, be as it may. As I want to say right now, I have no idea what's going on at the moment. I'll give my thoughts in a second. But some people on Twitter being like, oh, he might make the switch to Twitch. He might move over from YouTube, his main platform, and go over to Twitch. Why would he do that? I mean, like, he's been on YouTube for like the longest. I'm pretty sure like that was like his first platform he streamed on. So why would he destroy that to move over to Twitch, a platform he's barely used for over many years? That makes no sense. Okay, now now for this part of the video, let's do some theory work. Now, if you guys saw like last week or this month or just very recently, a lot of big people, a lot of big streamers, they want to dabble into multi-streaming. People like OTK, Asmongold, I believe, yeah, that was him as well. They all want they want like make a big bridge from Twitch to other platforms, from Twitch to Kick and YouTube potentially. Like, a lot of people now are seeing the money, the potential in multi-streaming. Why would you say you're on one platform, Twitch, and then expand past that? You should, clearly. So, I think like that's the same case with Speed right now, where he's staying on YouTube at the moment, but behind the scenes, he's making some work, to make a bridge to Twitch as well. That might be the case, I'm not sure entirely, but at the same time, why would we have two big updates like this one, where he changed his profile picture and he got verified? Like, even if you didn't really care, right, and you were like, oh, maybe he changed his profile picture because he wanted to, after 3 years, then yeah, maybe that would make sense, I guess. But now you got verified, like that's indicating some big shit, some big update. Again, I feel like most people ignore the potential of like multi-streaming. Even in reality, you make some good money, some good fucking money on that. And bro, with somebody, okay, an average size streamer, right? They would make some good money off that. They wouldn't make like a new fan base, but some more, people would come in from there. So an average person, they would do good. But for Speed, with how big he is, yeah, multi-streaming for him would work really well. Why wouldn't he? I mean, it actually blows my mind that he grew so big on YouTube alone. He blew from clips, right? But he's mainly been streaming on YouTube. That's it, nothing else. Of course, back in 2021, he was streaming on it. But I think after some drama, I think like the actual drama that got him banned on Twitch, or subsequently around the time, was he did like an edit with Aiden Ross. Where now on his show, on his live stream, where he did like the iconic meme, who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? The very controversial joke woman. I think that was when I got him banned back in 2021. That might have been the case. But yeah, since he hasn't been on it at least. Like, he was unbanned, but I think he was so pissed off by that, by being banned, that he never got back on it. Which, yeah, fair, whatever. But I think now like enough time has passed that he wants to get back on it for to grow his own fan base, get more people coming from Twitch, from Kai Cenat, from just everyone around there. Because like, bear in mind real quick, go to his Twitch for a second, he already has like 400k followers on there. I mean, they probably came from before he got banned or before he stopped streaming on there, but even then, that's pretty fucking good. So imagine like him, going on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. He'd be fucking bigger. So, I'm not gonna say, definitively, 100% that he will be multi-streaming, but like, fucking, some signs are pretty obvious right there. He changed his picture for whatever reason to make it more new, more fresh, whatever, and also he got verified. I'm just saying, why would someone use a Twitch account if they never stream on it? I just feel like, potentially, they take a step back, there might be some work behind the scenes to maybe bring him back on Twitch, or a bare minimum, multi-stream, for once again, so for some good money. That might be the case, I might make a video later, maybe tomorrow, seeing more about this. Because, all like, these new updates real quick, this one, was from 5 hours ago, but the one of him being verified, is just very recent, within an hour. So maybe tomorrow, if there's more news, I'll cover that. Again, I don't feel like the idea of him multi-streaming is that implausible. It might be like a reality. Potentially, we'll see tomorrow if it does happen.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?